Hey, fellow comrades, how you guys been doing? Welcome back to our golden choice. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's go right into it. It's been a while when I last used this team, but I want to use it a little bit more, so here we go. Yeah, okay, that team is sort of dangerous. Promising. Check this out. We're gonna lead with Zorak, we're gonna go with this, we're gonna go with this, we're gonna go with this. This and Cobalion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna lead with Zorak indeed. Now, will he either expect me to go for Iron Head? Then again, Shuckle can mostly take anything I got, so I guess this is more of a done deal. So I'm just gonna go for U-turn right here, get some damage, break it sturdy, and he's probably gonna regain from the single lefties. Imagine that one, right? Also, I've seen that Smogon has been lagging. This is probably not the case with connections, but anyways, Shuckle and Stick Web is probably coming. Stick Web, Stealth Rocks, just in general, I don't really like because my team really does benefit from speed quite greatly, and if I lose that, then I'm not in a good position. Still, I want to switch out to what? Man, this is a horrible one. Let's go. Let's switch out to Cobalion for now. He's probably gonna Sticky Web. Okay, that's definitely not good. Definitely not good. For guys that aren't too familiar with this team, this is a full choice team. Should have put up the rocks, but then he's got Tentacruel, and I just feel that I'm not gonna get much from this. This could actually two-shot. Hopefully, it's gonna protect to regain that sturdy. That probably doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, it's like that protect was mostly for scouting. But what if I put up the rocks and yeah, it kind of felt a little bit off. You know, Cobalion could also go for a Sup and a Sword Dance set, so I don't feel he gained really much. Wow, Shuckle took that extremely well. That is impressive. Now, base that he's probably going to protect again. If he switches out, that could also be it, but let's just keep on going for it. Yeah, he's going to protect. Now he's probably going to switch out, but the problem is that while my team is I don't have any real, you know, this is only a Shuckle. He may as well just left it here to die and just, you know, because this is also Choice Bandit and still gonna be dishing out a quite significant amount of damage. And I also have a speed nature, so I can outspeed anything that comes in that isn't a Scarf Chandelure, which I highly doubt with a Sticky Web. I don't feel that he's gonna be using too many choicers outside maybe one Chandelure or Heracross, but that did a considerable amount. I'm liking that damage. It was pretty good. It was pretty sweet, my friend Cobalion. Let's see now. Cobalion's kind of useful. I could see Cobalion being quite useful, but still, when you think about it, yeah, he's got those two, and just want to dish out damage. If he has choiced, you know what? Let's just go with it. He's not choiced, he's gonna go for Overheat, he's gonna absolutely decimate Cobalion. Holy hell. That was definitely not a pleasant sight, but I would really like to have a choicer right now, because this is not good. I'm Choice Scarf, so I can outspeed this, but it's a question of whether or not he will. I'm gonna switch out to Flygon. I'm also immune to the likes of Stick Web, and I can also go for the U-turn. Now looking at his team, he doesn't have too many ground, yeah, but then he can switch out directly into his yeah, that Pokemon. So I feel like Outrage is my best bet right now. So let's go directly. Choice Bandit Outrage, let's go! Ooh, that damage was insane. Scrafty, you got nothing against Choice Bandit Flygon, ladies and gentlemen. It's kinda looking bad, but I feel I can handle this. I feel like I can work its way around it, hopefully. Flygon's Levitate really does help in negating the, mostly just getting rid of the Sticky Web. But, whew, man. Liking the Choice Bandit, it really hits hard, and I like its type in general. I mean, this was a Hoenn Pokemon, Flygon. I really like the idea, and just hoping there were gonna be seen a Mega Flygon, but this is Choice Bandit, my friend. What are you doing? Oh man, yeah, of course, because I'm yeah. He could also Dragon Dance, which is definitely not a pleasant sight to behold. So would I really want to risk Would I? But then if he Dragon Dance, he's just gonna sweep me anyway, so what do I really have to lose, right? I am also, yeah, will he risk? Let's switch out to Rotom. Will he really risk this? He could. No, he's not. He's gonna Dragon Tail. That was interesting. And he's also gonna Dragon Tail me into pretty much the worst Pokemon to Dragon Tail me into it. I'm Choice Scarf. I could recreate, but he does 4-time resist, being Rock Dragon. Could Grass Knot, but that's not gonna do much. I guess my best bet right now is go for the Zen Headbutt, because I'm at least gonna do some damage outside of no, plus I can also flinch. So get some damage in there. Doesn't do that much. Oh, that is a defensive Tyrantrum, there is no question about it. I've been doubting, but seeing that survival right there, Tyrantrum does possess some decent amount of attack, so with Dragon Tail, I mean, he do that, those Zen Headbutts quite well. So really doubt that that isn't a choice, you know, a defensive poke. But anyways, let me look at this now from a different angle. Shaco is still at a considerable amount, but I feel like Flygon will do. Choice Bandit, will I just lock myself into it? Is that my best bet right now, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me, is that my best bet? Probably is, because Earthquake, Heracross can come in. In general, I just want to take this Tyrantrum down. This is a threat. Tentacruel is not gonna appreciate, and I highly doubt the Tentacruel is running an Ice type move. They mostly like run, you know, Rapid Spin and Scald and Toxic and Protect, and I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Tentacruel nowadays as I used to back in the days, but I guess back in the 4th generation they were really commonly using the Ice Beam, but I'm not too sure about now. Anyways, he's gonna Protect, which probably means that if I'm gonna be, I'm also confused. Doesn't that negate the confusion? I thought that if he protects and I go for the Outrage, that kind of gets rid of my secondary effect, or that is something that's been happening back in the days. But then again, I could be mistaken. Anyways, I'm now not in a good position. He's probably also gonna switch out because he did protect already. But let's switch out to Raikou. I feel if he switches out, that's bad, but hopefully he's gonna stay in. Gonna go for the Toxic, that is great. I'm Choice Specs, so anything that comes in now is gonna be, well, he for one is probably gonna be staying in, but I'm not too sure if he does realize that I'm Choice Specs. So he stayed. Wow, okay, he switches out. This is gonna hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that surely hurt, and I like that. But now with minus, we're gonna be, yeah, we're gonna be slower. Let me think about this. I can take on Tentacruel still, but outside of that, I cannot take anything else. Zoroark outspeed, so that's quite an important achievement there. But should I switch out, ladies and gentlemen? That's a question, because I really would like to switch out, but then again, you know, with minus, I feel like let's just stay in. He's gonna Mega Horn, that's fine. Moxie, he's probably even choiced, and that is no good, no bueno. Definitely no bueno. Can I take one? Not with +1, which is definitely not a good sign. Wait, if I'm Choice Scarf, yeah, he will still outspeed me because of the -1. The Stick Web is really giving me problems right now. I have no way of getting rid of it. Does well, Flygon, does it run Defog? Can I get rid of it? But then again, I don't want it to be. If he is not choiced, then we may still have a chance. If he misses, also we may still have a chance. So, come on. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Wow, Flygon, you got some mad skills right there, right then, ladies and gentlemen. That was a glorious moment. That was a glorious moment. He also was choiced. I had a feeling that Chandra or Heracross are, one of those two must be choiced, even under Stick Web support. I just had a feel. Sometimes you need that extra juice. But anyways, we are confused now again. Again, ladies and gentlemen. But now Chandra isn't choice, which means that we can probably one-shot it and pretty much one-shot everything else. So Rotom is going to be an excellent switch. Definitely an excellent switch. He's going to Toxic, that's fine. I can take that. I'm Choice Specs, so again, I feel that I can trick this or trick anything else. But you know what? I'm not going to gain anything from this. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go for the Thunderbolt. Yes, we're just gonna keep on going for the Thunderbolt, trying to wear it down. He's probably gonna double protect because he's not gonna lose anything from it. Yeah, he's gonna double protect. He's gonna fail. That's awesome. And we're gonna do a hell of a lot of damage, ladies and gentlemen. Protect is a problem, but it's at least it is a Shaco, so that's not all that bad. You know, it could be worse. Now let me think, because Shaco, again, like I said, is a huge problem. But thinking about it, Flygon can go for the Earthquake. That's something I've completely forgot. Also, I could go for Earthquake, yes. Looking at his team, I highly doubt that Shaco can take Earthquake even after Protect, because I'm Choice Bandit. So that's exactly what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna Protect again, that's fine. Now you're probably gonna need to Protect again, because Choice Bandit will probably take you out in Mount HP Rat. I highly doubt Shaco does have the raw juice, but I know it's got the power, the potential, but I doubt it's got that much bulk. If he goes for attack and connects, then he may have a chance to survive, but at 25% I highly doubt. If he survives this, I'm using Shaco next, man. That is terrifying. Anyways, Tarantrum is gonna be taken down one shot, clean. I actually like how Flygon's both of the stabs super affect the Tarantrum. And we got Chandelier. So I'm guessing this is also choice, but I would have not been expecting double choicers. Let me think. Because if this is choice, then my moves here are gonna matter quite a bit. Quite a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Well, in general, if this is choice, then I have nothing to lose by switching out to Zork. Anyways, you know, he does have Tentacruel, and I can take Shadow Ball, and he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball, doing way too much damage. And I don't have the Sucker Punch, which is definitely something I'm gonna consider replacing. And he's probably gonna speed me. I'm choice, yeah, but with minuses, yeah, he's gonna speed me. So he's gonna switch out. So I guess he's actually expecting me to go for the Sucker Punch. That could be it. That could also be it, yes. And let me think. 9 days again. Now we pretty much guarantee ourselves to take him out. Also, if you're seeing a Bandicam somewhere displayed, it's because a trial version, I should definitely unlock it, but that's definitely my bad. I'm sorry. Let's see. What you got, my friend? Flygon, come on, late game. Let's go for the late game. Should probably just stay in, because that extra Stealth Rock damage is probably gonna matter. Thinking about it. Anyways, let's go for the Earthquake, take him out. That is probably gonna allow his Shaco to come in. You're not gonna play this game. You're gonna play this game. Let me see if Flygon truly is a threat amongst them threats. It's probably gonna fail. It's probably gonna survive like 2% or 1%. He's gonna Protect again. You greedy. He was greedy. He knows that he had to Protect one more time to have a chance. He would have probably taken it after that, but yeah. You know, sometimes you gotta double Protect, there's no question about it. And the way he brought this thing in after, I don't know, maybe he was bluffing, maybe I'm just messing it up right now, but let's go for Earthquake again. Ladies and gentlemen, yes! He is not Choice Scarf. I was scared. I know Heracross was Choice Scarf, but that was a dangerous match. That was definitely a dangerous match, but I enjoyed it.